Warning, do not wash your hand in the toilet. This toilet has not been flushed for years. Don't tell me what to do!
Hey guys, AntVenom here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today is another episode of tPc Parkour. And yeah, the previous section that you guys just saw in the video there, even though it was captured with a horrible microphone, was actually me having done this exact video that I'm about to do, except I accidentally didn't capture my microphone or any of the in-game sounds, and thus the microphone was really bad. And yeah, I just didn't feel like keeping the entire video, and thus I am going to actually redo everything that I just did in hopes of it being a better video, and B, you know, me being able to speak more clearly about the topics that I want to speak about today, and C, maybe being able to own the parkour a bit more. The previous video was 16 minutes that I had captured, but alas, the microphone didn't capture because I've been moving around wiring, you know, with my computer setup and whatnot, and I forgot to check my sound settings prior to capturing the video, and yeah, thus it results me having to record the same video twice. But you know what, you guys are worth it. Yeah. And of course, in the previous video I mentioned Mei Ling. I recognize the name, and I actually think it's a Metal Gear Solid reference. So yeah, you're gonna notice a lot of the same things, you know, going on here. Like, you can see the light right there is lit up, thus the stage itself is done and whatnot. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through this and talk about the same sort of topic points that I had going on before. So this is the automatic warp system, I guess. I actually didn't see this before. I enable it so that you don't have to warp here over and over again. Doesn't really matter to me too much. It's not really that big of a deal. Previously, all of these were unlocked. Like, you see these wood blocks. These were all unlocked. Or no, these were all locked so that you couldn't actually warp here beforehand. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to get this little shindig started. And we're going to chat about what we have to chat about. And I'm going to try and own this, you know, as much as possible. Green sheep, lime sheep. What are you doing, lime sheep? What are you doing? And maybe, you know, since I've done this once before now, maybe I can, like, beast mode the whole parkour. And that's something that I'm actually kind of fearing. Between my previous attempt at this recording and this one, I actually did really good. You know, it's like I fell maybe 4 times in total between 2 stages. So, yeah, there is that I have to look forward to, I guess. Wow. See, I had not fallen nearly that early yet. So, okay, so I cleared stage 2. I need to go to this one. See, I didn't fall nearly that early. But, I'm not going to attribute that to lag, but if there was any lag involved, it is because I'm actually capturing this video in 1080p, and I'm going to try and remember to render the video in 1080p. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I'm not sure. But because of my new computer setup, I figured out 2 new things. I figured out how to render videos much faster, and that's because I switched from the MP4, or no, I switched from the... Really, this is going to be the kind of video this is going to be. I'm only going to be able to get 1 stage done because of this. Wait, okay, so I have actually cleared that. So, okay, wait a minute. It said that I cleared 7-3. Oh, I warped the 7-3. Okay, I was a little bit confused there. Alright, so let's actually do this one. So yeah, I am actually capturing this video in 1080p. And the reason why I'm doing this is because what I was saying before is that I figured out a few new things. Namely, I figured out that rendering videos in MP4 is way better than using WMV. You know, for those of you who are looking for some tips on how to do the video capturing, the video rendering stuff, I highly recommend against using... Okay, I just had to be sure I was going to make that jump. I highly recommend against using WMV. I used it for the longest time, and there isn't really anything wrong with WMV, but MP4 tends to be a bit crisper, even though it does require a slightly higher bit rate, because it has kind of like a, what's the kind of curve? Like, it's a, I don't even know what the name of the curve is, but like, where the quality... It's an exponential curve where the quality itself will be, like, if you try and render videos at a low bit rate or something, then it'll be much worse than it would be at the same at WMV. But when you hit about like 6.5 megabits per second, then it tends to be alright. you know, so like the MP4 tends to win out over WMV because it tends to be a bit sharper. That's at least what I've noticed, you know. Really, I am doing so much worse than I was in the previous episode. You know what, guys? I gotta just try and concentrate this because I was literally beast moding this section. I didn't fall once on like the first half of this stage, but now I can't do a jump to save my life. Like, this may literally be the only stage that I do because I can't land jumps today, it seems like. Like, I really have no idea. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get this little bit done. Okay, and then okay, so there we go. So yeah, rendering in that format is just much better, and it's also quicker. That's always good, you know. Like the render speeds, literally, in WMV, a 20-minute video would take me 25 to 30 minutes to render, and in MP4 it'll take about 15 to 18, depending on what's going on in it. If there's no face cam, it'll take about 12. So yeah. It's because there's a lot of cropping in the face cam, and then the background, the white border that you see around the face cam is its own thing. So, you know, it has to render that as well. So yeah, there is that. Okay, 7-7, let's go ahead and let's do this. So that wasn't the only topic that I wanted to talk about in this video. The other topic, the next one, is actually one I probably should have talked about in the beginning of the video. But in the previous T3C Parkour, I mentioned that I wanted you guys to vote on what you wanted me to do for my 2 million subscriber special. I gave two options. It was either a Draw My Life video, or it would be an apartment tour of this apartment tour 3.0. And with 60% of the votes, a Draw My Life video won, but I'm actually not going to do it in a Draw My Life fashion, the very typical Draw My Life fashion that you guys are accustomed to. Instead, I'm actually going to be doing a Build My Life video. And the way that that's actually going to work is I am going to, okay, let me just make sure that I get this properly. I'm going to set up a green screen area in Minecraft. I actually thought of this, and I literally had a Marvel moment in my previous attempt at this recording. But I'll get into that here in a sec. So what I'm actually going to be doing is I'm going to change a block like emerald or something that I don't actually intend on building with. I'm going to change it. Really? Okay. Last one I cleared was 7-7, so I'm on 7-8 now. So what I plan on doing is I plan on okay. Oh my God. Really? My brain is dying because it's 4:25 in the morning. Okay. My brain is really dying because it's 4:25 in the morning. Like, this is actually a little bit insane. Okay. Stop. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to change a block over that I don't intend on using over to a green screen, and then I'm going to build my creation or whatever it is for the Draw My Life video in front of a green screen, and then the backdrop, the thing that's going to be screened in or masked into the video, is going to be the whiteboard, and I'm going to create various little marks and drawings and things like that with the whiteboard as well. So, okay, congratulations, yay, even though I've already collected the reward for the stage. Let's go ahead and let's get out of here. My mouth is dry too. Jeez, I need some water. Ugh. Today has just been a weird day overall, but I'll get into everything as I go along. But yeah, okay. So where do I need to go to get out of here? All right, right here. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm going to use the whiteboard to, like, you know, do text type things. I'm going to actually write out text with the whiteboard and do random various building things with the in-game Minecraft stuff. I have to figure out how I'm going to mix that. If you guys have any ideas as to how to mix a Draw My Life and Build My Life video, like any sort of key things that you think might be an interesting idea, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. I'd be more than willing to delve right into it, you know, as soon as I wind up getting there. I am hoping to actually get that video out before Minecon, so that's my hope on the 2 million subscriber special. You know, I do have quite a lot going on until then, but it is very important, and 2 million is a very, very good milestone, a very, very amazing milestone. So yeah, I want to be sure that it is done properly and that the special itself is very meaningful. That was 8-1. I am super duper serial right now. All right, so then there are these signs and these signs. And okay, let's go ahead and let's continue going. And then typically you would think to jump over to there, but no, there's a sign with an arrow right here that tells me that I need to jump off in this direction. Like, if you jump off to the other direction, it's like, nah, you jumped the wrong way, bro. Okay, let's go ahead and let's try and beast mode this. This is what I tried to do in the previous recording, and I actually did okay. I just didn't beast. I just, like, wasn't really beast mode. I just kind of went with it. So yeah. All right. So moving on from the next topic, with Minecon and stuff going on, and I did mention that I have been pretty busy. I've actually been busy, as I mentioned in the previous video, that I've been moving into another place. And I moved because I wanted to move near a very good friend of mine, Grailmore. You guys may know her. And yeah, I'll get more into that in the future. Basically, I'm gonna get into that more when me and her wind up doing a vlog together. Until then, I'm not gonna really talk about it too much. But yeah. So as a result of moving, I have gotten a better internet connection, and I am capturing this video in 1080p. And I mentioned all my reasons for that before. Oh yeah, I mentioned that I'm rendering in rendering in MP4 now, but now I am because I have a better internet connection, I feel confident capturing and rendering videos in 1080p. So it's something we're gonna try, and I failed that even though I didn't fail it in the previous challenge. All right, this is great. Today is a great little day. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and let's continue everything here. I really want to get through this parkour. Oh yeah. This is how you typically end the stage, and this is something I figured out in the previous. Oh no! I failed it. No! You can actually make that jump. Yeah, but of course, karma would have it that I would fail it and miss. And yeah, well, I think failing and missing are synonymous. There's very similar words. Okay, so here's what I got to do. I got to back up a little bit, and I got to just make the jump. There we go. Bam! And now I have now cleared 8. So now I've cleared 8-5, 8-6, and 8-7. I've literally skipped 2.5 stages by doing what I just did, and now I'm on to 8-8. But I need to be because I don't actually know how far into this I am. We're 11 minutes in. We're actually making pretty decent timing. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely making decent timing. I feel like I've actually skipped something I wasn't supposed to skip, but I don't know. Maybe I am doing better than the previous recording. I thought I was doing much worse, like much worse, because the previous recording was 16 minutes long, and we're only 12 minutes in right now, so I'm not too sure what's going on. Do I need to go to there? Yeah, I guess so. I don't really need the ladder for that. That ladder seems very excessive. So does that ladder. Okay, and then we jump over to here. Oh yeah, and then from here I beast moded everything. So do I have anything more to talk about? There's only one more thing. You guys may be hearing some echo. At least, if you have really good headphones, you may be hearing a tiny bit more echo out of me than usual. And that's because I haven't as of yet set up my foam pads. When I moved out of my previous apartment, a whole lot of the foam went with it because I use this like Urlex foam spray type stuff. Okay, wow, I'm actually about to complete the stage, so I'm just going to chill right here for a sec. But I use this foam spray type stuff to spray it to the walls, and that stuff is very adhesive. It doesn't like the foam the foam just doesn't like coming off the walls. So what I'm going to actually be doing is I'm going to buy some really thin 1/4-inch plywood. I got this idea from Pedro, the guy who did the music for my music video, to actually cut 1 foot by 1 foot plywood boards and attach the foam to that, and then nail that to the wall. And I think that's what I'm going to do because it seems like a really good idea. So yeah. All right. So we're set with that. All right. And now we're congratulations. We have completed challenge 8. And yeah. All right. So 13 minutes and 45 seconds. I'd say that's a pretty decent video. I'm not going to lie. All right, so we have made it through this and stuff, and I believe that I got through every topic point that I wanted to get through in a pretty timely manner. I mentioned the 1080p thing. I'm actually reading off the list that's over there. I talked about the Draw My Life and Build My Life being the same sort of thing. I talked about Minecon. I talked about, well, maybe I didn't talk about it too much, but my place has taken a little bit longer than I would like to get unpacked. There's still a decent amount of stuff on the floor over there, and a room that's behind me, a new room that I don't have much use for, so it's going to become my, a console gaming room. There's just a lot of boxes in there right now from moves from the office, and yeah. So it is taking me a little while to get unpacked, but I will be unpacked soon enough, and I will wind up doing an apartment tour video when I am done being unpacked. So that's going to be awesome. And then we got Minecon coming around the horizon, and there's just so many things that are going on. As things wind down here with me unpacking and whatnot, I really do want to get into live streaming more, and I want to get into doing 2 videos a day on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'm going to be getting into non-Minecraft content a little bit here and there, because I have noticed that views for non-Minecraft stuff are about the same as Minecraft stuff, and my enjoyment for it is pretty much determined on finding the right game. So there is that. So I want to find games, like here's another thing, if you guys have been watching all the way to the end here. I want to find games that have an easy learning curve. I'm not going to play like MMOs on this channel. I'm not going to play things like League of Legends or anything that have these really big, ridiculous learning curves. I like things like indie games. I like games, you know, like the Gary's Mod type stuff, you know, like Prop Hunt and any of those other mini games that I'm going to wind up finding with that one. I like those because you can just watch them and you don't have to like learn how it works. You just watch it and you kind of understand. Those are the kinds of games that I want to play on this channel. The games that have a very quick learning curve and that just makes sense. So yeah. Anyways, I'm actually very tired. It is 4:33 in the morning. I'm going to head off to bed. I'm going to end off this video here, guys. Hope you all have enjoyed. My name is AntVenom, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching.